Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite. This is February 22nd, 24. And what I wanted to talk about today, as soon as I change my Facebook page, is about the HAARP. There we go. Here we are. Privacy. Okay, good to go. Well, I wanted to talk to you today about the HAARP, which is weather modification, which they are claiming is climate change. BS. Now, I've been working with the elemental kingdom for a long, long time, like for almost 40 years. And way back when, and working with the elemental kingdom, that means stopping fires, creating rain, dispersing rain, calming earthquakes, all that stuff. And 40 years ago, it was really, really easy because the elementals weren't being messed with like they are today through the HAARP and the weather modification, which they're being commanded in a way to hurt and harm. So I wanted to share with you what the HAARP is so you understand we're not going through climate change. We're being messed with. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. This is a HAARP station. And the first one was in Alaska, and they're all over the world now. Oops. So let me read this. I didn't write this. This is by Luigi Condarelli. Okay, now HAARP is an ionospheric heaters discovered worldwide used for weather modification. HAARP isn't just in Alaska, it's spread evenly all over our world, controlled in tandem with other weather modification programs, all working simultaneously together to bring hell on earth. Meaning time is modified on a scale many people cannot imagine. Every country has its own HAARP, ionosphere heater. Colorado, Massachusetts even has one. Their sinister goal to destroy the natural environment of our Earth by blaming it on global warming. Ionospheric heater, powerful HF transmitter, 2.8 to 10 megahertz that induces a temporary and controlled change of temperature of the electrons at the desired altitude. Arrays of heating antenna pump electricity from the ground into the atmosphere. This artificial electrical altercation in our ionosphere creates many different effects. These experiments are highly controversial and probably not only affect our atmosphere, but they could also affect your mood. High energy microwaves can pinch the electromagnetic field in the ionosphere like HAARP playing fingers. This can produce very low frequency radio signals that can penetrate land or water, sometimes up to depths more than 100 meters, 328 feet, into the ocean, making it possible communication method for submarines. According to an earlier report by the South China Morning Post, China is now building an even larger and advanced facility in Sanya, Hainan, with the capacity to manipulate the ionosphere across the entire South China Sea. Ultra-low frequency waves generated by these powerful structures could even affect the functioning of the brain and human body, causing side effects such as headaches, cancer, loss of concentration, and liver problems, just to name a few. Spraying heavy metal particles means increasing atmospheric conductivity. Global warming or climate change is the cover article, which if used together with these heaters are used to create all kinds of natural disasters, such as starting fires that burn houses instead of trees, creating earthquakes, modifying atmospheric electrical properties so much that it creates hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods. So, guys, if you see tornadoes popping up in a town that's never had them, we're having weather wars. It's like I said, everybody's got a weather machine. Even the Japanese Yakuza has one. And that's a gang in Japan, if you don't know who they are. Very violent. So, and if you don't think that Japan isn't still a little upset over what we did, um, putting off the nuclear bombs over there, think again. If our country doesn't like what a country does, they zap them with the HAARP and they create an earthquake. Look at what happened in Maui and all the fires there. That was not natural. And that was done with intent and purpose to clear out the area so they can create a World Economic Forum, a new city, a 15-minute city. This is just evil. It's evil. So real quick, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye all this equipment. We're going to call the Michael the Archangel to cut the ties with it. We're going to violet flame it all, reconnect all that HAARP equipment to the Creator, and command it to be neutral. We're going to put huge, huge Faraday equipment over it all so it blocks any signals coming from it. And we're going to command the angels to go there and move a wire so it breaks down. And let there not be any communication with any of the HAARPs all over the world. All right, guys. Well, I hope that gave you a little bit more knowledge on the HAARP and what it is doing to our world. These people are insane. Bill Gates wants to block out the sun. Is he a vampire? Just asking. This is not normal. And who gives these people permission to do this? Not us, that's for sure. So be aware and understand that what we are going through right now, the weather patterns, it's not natural anymore. And truthfully, on my level, it's really much harder to work with the elemental kingdom because it's no longer natural. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Have a great day and aloha. Oh, Saturday. We're doing World Enlightenment chanting. So I hope you show up. 5:00 Hawaiian time, 7 to 8 Pacific time, and 10 to 11 Eastern time. For 1 hour, we're chanting and calling down enlightenment on all life forms. So I hope to see you for 5 minutes or the full hour. And I will be chanting, posting the chants today. All right. On that note, aloha.